Hey everyone, it's Brett Caviness, and I'm here at CalBre Banker in Menlo Park, and I'm giving you your 2015 recap by the numbers and a little insight for me on what I expect to see in 2016. And wow, what a year it was for 2015 for real estate and prices in the Silicon Valley and Bay Area. Overall, it's funny. I mean, pretty much up and down the peninsula, we saw about 15% increase in average sale prices. That's all the way from down in San Jose, all the way up the peninsula to Millbrae, San Mateo, cities like that. A few places to note in particular, Redwood City. Wow, it was a really big year for Redwood City, and I'm not surprised. We saw a lot of influx from people that were looking previously in areas like Mountain View, even Palo Alto, Menlo Park, that wanted to be in areas like that, but were just getting priced out. So we saw a big influx into areas of Redwood City, Emerald Hills, other areas that are definitely of interest for people. And so Redwood City actually saw a 22% increase in average sale price in 2015 over 2014. So that was just huge. Sunnyvale, again, was a standout from among the Peninsula and South Bay properties. Sunnyvale saw an increase in about 20% average sales price. So wow, those two cities in particular really stood out when everybody else was hanging around that 15% increase mark, which is also significant. Lagging behind a little bit, interesting enough, was Cupertino. Cupertino came in at just about 10% increase in average sales price, but that's coming off of a 19% increase for 2014. And so we saw that huge increase in average sales price in 14, and then things tapered off a little bit. So where are we going in 2016? Will it be more of the same, or are we going to see things slow down a little bit? Well, I think we'd all love to see things stabilize at least a little bit. I think that would be great for buyers and still a very good situation for sellers as well. So with things being at about 15% increase in average sale price in 2015, I think we're going to see that back off a little bit in most areas here in 2016. Prices certainly are still on the incline with the high demand and properties still out there. There are a lot of buyers in the area and just not a lot of inventory. We've seen inventory just drop dramatically and consistently over the last 12, 24 months. And so I think we're going to see things taper off a little bit. So if you've been thinking of, is now the time to sell? I think you should really look at that closely. It depends, of course, on your situation. But if you're comparing maybe selling now or in the next 12 to 16 months, I would say right now is definitely a great time. With low inventory, you have very little competition out there in most places. So it would really behoove you not to take advantage of the opportunity out there to sell your property. But if you're thinking of maybe renting it out or holding on to that property for the next 5, 7, 10 years, and you could ride out a little dip in the market should that happen, I would say certainly hold on to that property because prices will continue to go up in the long term. But where we're at right now, we can't tell. We could be at the height of a market. We could be on the way up still. But we won't know until we're looking back and taking a look in hindsight. So again, I think 2016 is going to be a big year, even less in inventory. So if you're a buyer and you're out there and you're thinking, gosh, I just found the property that I think could work great, but I'm not sure, I haven't seen a lot out there. Is there going to be more? I would say, you can't really take too many chances in our market. If you're qualified, prepared, and you find a property that you think works for you, jump on it, take advantage of that, and be happy because as they say, it's always better to buy real estate and wait than to wait to buy real estate. And that couldn't be more the truth in our market because buyers are really losing out in buying power the longer that they wait to enter the market and compete. The more prices are increasing. We're seeing interest rates tick up just a little bit, but that is going to make a difference on people when you're talking about, say, a 30-year loan. That is going to certainly make an impact. So I would say 2016 is going to be another great, exciting year in Silicon Valley real estate, but hopefully a little bit of stabilization taking place. Only time will tell. If you or anyone you know has any real estate needs in Silicon Valley, the Bay Area, or anywhere across the country or the world, I'm here to help you. And I am connected to really great agents and resources, so I make sure that you're taken care of in the same way I would take care of you, no matter where you or your friends are, anywhere in the country or world. I'm happy to take care of you, answer any questions. Give me a call, send a text. I'm Brett Caviness here at CalBre Banker. I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great 2016.